Hey everyone, I'm Amanda with Sweet Pieces, and welcome to our video today. We're going to be talking about how to transform home decor that you have at home that functions really well, but maybe you just don't like the finish on it. So this is a technique called dry brushing. It's super easy to do, and it can help you to transform your home decor quickly and easily, because I know you guys are in a rush, right? So today I'm going to be using Jolie Matte Finish Paint. This is a fantastic product that we carry here at Sweet Pieces. If you're interested in purchasing it, you can just jump on our website, sweetpieces.com, open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, place your orders, we'll get it right out to you. So basically, this is a really cute little chest. It's great storage. You know, these days, we want to have, function, the most amount of function in our spaces, right? Because we are living in our spaces much more than we used to. So we want to make sure that we have a lot of, storage available. So sometimes you get these cute little things and they go out of style. Don't fret. You don't have to go shopping for new things. You can just transform what you already have. So I'm going to be using a couple of different colors today. Whenever I'm doing a dry brush technique, I always like to use a minimum of 3 colors. I have 4 out here on the table today, so we'll see how sassy I'm feeling. So I have Swedish Gray, gorgeous color, Swedish Gray. We have Linen, which is another one of my faves. We have Noir, which is a black, and then we also have Pure White. So these 4 colors together are going to give us a really nice layered driftwoody type of effect. So the first thing that you always want to do whenever you're starting a project is you want to make sure that you are doing the proper prep work. And we love these products at Sweet Pieces because you don't have to do a lot of prep work, but you do have to do a little bit. So I have my favorite shop towels, and then I also have my pre-paint cleaner, which we love using the Crud Cutter brand version. You can spritz your rag. You just want to kind of wipe it down. So this product that I'm using, the Jolie Matte Finish Paint, doesn't require any stripping, priming, or sanding. You can basically just take your piece of furniture and paint over it. So this works. I happen to be doing a piece of decor, but you can also paint furniture with this product. You can paint cabinets, you can paint tile, brick, concrete, glass, you name it. You name it, you can paint it. So you just do a quick little clean, and then basically I'm just gonna get started with painting. So I like to use chip brushes for this particular technique because it's just really super easy. And you wanna make sure when you're doing this type of a technique that you don't have a lot of paint on your brush. You don't wanna get a lot of coverage. So these are great brushes to use for that. So I'm going to start with Linen. This is kind of like my mid-tone color. I don't have a ton on my brush, but I'm just going to lightly start layering this. And you can see I'm not really trying to cover this super solidly. I'm just kind of getting in there and doing a textured kind of a finish. So a little bit more. This paint, why do we love this paint? This paint dries in about 30 to 60 minutes. When you're doing a technique like this, it dries even faster because you're not really, layering so much paint on top of it. This kind of has like a little bit of a golden tone on the edges here, and that might be really pretty for us to highlight. So we'll let a little bit of that peek through. And then maybe we'll even use a little bit of gilding wax to make it pop. Okay, so once you get your first layer on there, let me just swing this around so I can make sure I see. Then what you'll do is you'll let this dry, and then you'll come back and you'll layer on your second coat. So I would say this is probably, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes or so you'll need to give this time to dry. So I'm just gonna finish up here. We'll give it a few minutes and we'll be right back. All right, so we are dry and we're ready for our next coat. So we started with the linen, and now I think I'm gonna layer on some white. So I'm gonna take my chip brush, dip it into my white paint, and this is a dry brush, so we don't wanna have a lot of paint on our brush. So I'm gonna basically offload this onto the table. Don't do that, of course, unless you have something covered. And I'm just gonna go back over this and just start dry brushing again. So the first coat that I did was a little bit of a heavier finish because I wanted to get a little bit more coverage. But this time, I'm gonna get, you know, just a little bit lighter in here. So the thing about dry brushing is that you really, if you put too much on, you really can't take it off. So you want to start like with as little as possible and just, you know, keep layering it on. So this particular box had some raised detail to it, which is now getting highlighted with this dry brushing technique. So if you didn't want to see that, then I would suggest just giving it like a light sand to kind of, you know, knock it back a little bit. So you can just keep going in here and just, you know, keep layering until basically you get the effect that you want. And at this point, this particular coat is pretty much dry, like as I'm doing this, because of how little is on my brush. So the nice thing about this is that I can now just go in with a couple of other different colors and just keep layering it to get a nice effect. So like I said, I always like to do a minimum of 3 colors. And I just think that that really gives your dry brushing like a nice bit of depth. And so I'm gonna go in with a little bit of black, and I know this can like seem a little bit scary, but it's not. I'm just lightly kind of brushing it on. This is gonna give it a bit of depth here. And if you're just really, really light with it, like I said, you could just keep layering it on and you don't have to worry. And you can see down here, I went a little bit heavy there. This is what happens when you make a mistake. So maybe we can zoom in there, and when that happens, because it will, inevitably, anytime when you do a dry brush, that's going to happen. So how do you fix it? So I'll show you how to fix it too. So basically what you'll do is you'll take your other color, the last color that you did, or the first color that you did. You could just dip back in, offload your brush, and then just kind of like lightly go over it. And that will hide it, give you a little bit of play there. So you can, you know, you can keep layering until your heart is content. But this kind of gives you an idea on that kind of driftwoody type of a finish that you can achieve by, you know, just layering some different colors. You know, play around with the decor that you have. You don't have to get rid of it. Just repaint it and make it work for your space. And then you can go spend money on other things, like some new shoes or some new jewelry. You know me, I love all of my fun jewelry. So thanks so much for watching today. I hope you'll come and visit us soon. If you're not close enough to visit, then definitely jump on the website. We're always here to help you. You can submit a virtual consultation on our website. We're happy to help you in any way we can. So we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Want to learn more?